Well, hello there, folks, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. It's lovely to see you all again as usual, and I hope you've had a good week wherever in the world you are. And thanks for coming over just to see what I've made for the family meals this week. And it's my favourite time of the week on the channel, and it is a big favourite with a lot of you as well. And if I've done a video recipe and anything that you see here, I will always leave it linked underneath the video just in case you want to go and make anything for yourself. Sometimes there are loads of recipes, sometimes there are none. It just depends on the week, but I always start off on Monday all the way through till today, which is Sunday. So let me go and show you what we had this week. And just for reference, I usually cook for two. That's just me and Mr. What's for Tea. Occasionally there will be 3 or 4 people. It really just depends on the week, but this week it was mostly just me and Mr. What's for Tea. So I had salmon on Monday, so I've got these crispy sliced potatoes. I do these in the same way I do my normal roast potatoes, but I just slice them instead of keeping them whole. We've got some roast broccoli on the side, which is also done in the air fryer just with some olive oil and garlic, and that's a salmon fillet with lemon and pepper just on the top. And for a change, I've done a hollandaise sauce instead of my usual parsley or cheese sauce. So yeah, nice for a wee change, really easy to put together and a wee bit different for us for a Monday night. And then moving on to Tuesday, I really fancied stroganoff. I would typically have beef if I was doing a stroganoff, but I had some chicken there, so I just decided to use the chicken for the stroganoff. And I'm working my way through lots of seasoning sachets that was very kindly sent by one of you. One of my subscribers over in Australia, AJ Camo, sent me some seasoning sachets quite a while back, and this is one of them, and it's lovely. So I've got some mashed potato on the side, and that's some steamed carrots as well, and that's the chicken stroganoff. And obviously you've got mushrooms and onions and herbs in there as well, and this was absolutely delicious. These wee flavour seasoning sachets are just wonderful. Unfortunately, we can't get them here. It's an Australian brand. It's called Mingle, and I will show you in a second the sachet. He sent me about 20 different sachets through. Like I said, I am working my way through them, but this was the stroganoff one here, and I have looked online to see if I can purchase any more from this brand, but yeah, they're just impossible to get here. I might be able, to get them on Amazon or somewhere like that, but they're not easily available, unfortunately. But thank you so much, AJ, if you're watching, because I haven't seen you for ages, so hopefully you're still watching the channel. And then moving on to Wednesday, we had bolognese. We do like to try and have a meat-free day or two. I don't plan to do that. It just seems to happen that way, but sometimes I don't and I just forget. But this is a bolognese made with the corn mince, which is a mince or a meat substitute, and I like to use it for this kind of thing because of all the other flavours that are going on. It just works so well. So I do like the corn mince. So that's a corn mince bolognese with the spaghetti, a wee bit of cheese on the top, and some garlic ciabatta bread on the side. This is the ciabatta bread from Tesco, from their Finest range, I think it is, and it is really, really nice. So yeah, delicious and meat-free. And then moving on to Thursday, we had soup and rolls. This is seeming to be one that we have most weeks. And I usually do this kind of thing, if it's going to be a very busy day or I don't have a lot of time, I don't have a great deal of time to do anything that's going to take too long. So we all like soup and rolls. Mr. What's for Tea loves soup and rolls. He would have soup and rolls every night if I let him, but no, I'm not doing that. But yeah, we had soup and rolls. So that's some morning rolls, and I do have a video recipe for morning rolls with some ham and tomato and butter, some cheese oat cakes just for a change from our usual crisps or lentil chips, and then some soup with a wee bit of pepper on the top. And I did have some croutons there as well, which I forgot to put into the bowl just for the purpose of filming, but we did have croutons as well. And then moving on to Friday, another chickeny meal. So we had chicken pie, and this is a great way of using leftovers, whether it's chicken, beef, mince, or vegetable stew, whatever you might have, throw it into a pie and then it becomes a new dinner. We just love our pies. Not the best for you, but they are okay once in a while, and everything in moderation, I say. So that's the chicken pie there, and there's loads of gravy in these wee pies, so I don't need additional gravy. gravy. And for a change from our usual mashed potato, which I would typically have with a pie, we just had some chips and then some garden peas as well, just at the back. Like I said, bags of gravy in these wee pies, so I didn't need any additional gravy. And I do have a video recipe for individual pies. I will leave it linked down below in case you want to go and make something very similar for yourself. And then moving on to yesterday, I done a beef curry. It was another really busy day yesterday, so I done a beef curry in the slow cooker, just with some beef that I had in the freezer, and I just left it on all day. But unfortunately, the beef has disappeared into the curry sauce. You know, the wee chunks that I had in there, they've almost all disappeared, but it's lovely. It's turned into shredded beef rather than chunks of beef, but the flavour was just delicious. So I've got basmati rice, a few chips on the side, and some vegetable samosas as well, which are just vegetables wrapped in pastry, Indian style sort of snack with the beef curry on the top. Like I said, the beef kind of did disappear into the gravy, but it was just lovely. And then moving on to today, we had macaroni cheese. I had something else planned for today, which I was planning on doing for a video, but I just did not have the time. And we love macaroni cheese, so I said, why not just have macaroni cheese? Not a Sunday roast in sight, but you'll know by now, if you've been watching my channel for a wee while, it's not something we would typically do. We could have a roast during the week. We don't have it, we don't save it exclusively for a Sunday. So today was macaroni cheese. So that's a baked macaroni cheese. Sometimes I bake the macaroni and sometimes I just combine the macaroni with the sauce and serve it straight away. So this was a baked day, and we've got some mini roast potatoes in a wee bowl there just to make it look a wee bit fancier. And then I've got some sweet corn and peas at the back with a wee bit of parsley on the top as well. So that was everything that we had this week. Like I said, not what I planned on making today, but the day just got away from me and I just didn't have the time, and that will be coming next week. And I know lots of you are guessing on Thursday's video to what that, or sorry, Saturday's video, yesterday's video, to what that might be. And some of you are so close, but no cigar yet. So I will be doing that during the week. But thank you as usual to the supporters of the channel over at my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube as well, for you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well, and for those that have bought me a coffee using the Buy Me a Coffee link. It's all very, very much appreciated, and I will catch up with you during the week for another wee video or three back here on What's for Tea. But when you choose to join me again, or until you choose to join me again, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now.